Hi guys, CC Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Today, we did something a little different. I found these jars at Target that had two glasses, little domes on each side. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do something a little dark and scary on one side, and then something pretty on the other? So I found this skeleton of a snake and a dried out butterfly. I added them on each side and then added some LED lights. Again, this is another project that I'm pretty proud of, and I hope you enjoy. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot. I'm just trying to grow, and each subscriber is a big deal. Also, if you could give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below, I appreciate it. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Here are some of the things I used on this project. We have moss, copper rock, here's the skeleton for the snake, and then I used this butterfly. I also used a flexible LED light for underneath the snake. Make sure the positive and the negative are on the right side of the battery, or else you might think it doesn't work. This LED is really cool because it takes the same shape of the snake. I put this in here so you guys know if you do dry out a butterfly and it has any damage to the wing, you can just take a little bit of UV resin, put it on the tip of a pen, and put the wing back onto the butterfly or even an antenna. That butterfly is going to be used in one of my next videos. You can kind of see what I'm working on up in the top left. So make sure if you like this video, subscribe to see that one. I used trace paper to make sure that the wings stay pretty flat, but I feel like these butterflies turned out pretty darn good. I kind of had to dig through my LED and wire box, but like I said, this flexible LED is great for the snake, and then I found a hard LED that's a bright green color that I used underneath the butterfly. It's always good to test your LED lights before you install them, and then periodically throughout to make sure they still work. So let's get started. First, you're going to want to cover all the wood with moss. Make sure you have enough that when you put the glass back on, you don't really see a bunch of wood underneath. Then, I took it out to the garage and sprayed all the moss with some spray adhesive. Make sure it doesn't fall off. And now we're going to put the copper rock down and glue it. Once the rock is glued down, I took some UV resin and attached the hard LED light where I liked it. I found a spot on the rock that kind of bridges from one section to the other and gives it proper support. I drilled a small hole in the wood that I was able to fish the wires through and pull them towards the back. Again, make sure you're testing your LEDs throughout the process. I switched over to this battery pack so I could turn both the LED flexible one and hard one off and on whenever I like. You can find those on Amazon. Once you're sure everything works, position your butterfly where it covers the LED light but is out of the way of the glass. I ended up finding that this looked pretty darn good. The LED light actually ends up only lighting up half the butterfly, but I think it gives it a really cool effect. Again, I used UV resin to glue the butterfly down to the rock. This is better than hot glue because it dries really clear. So once you're sure you have it in the right position, pull out the pin, make sure that the butterfly is touching the rock, and then cure it. Here you can see that LED light only lights up about half the butterfly, but I really like it. One thing I learned that hopefully will save you from a mistake is do not glue the glass down before you're ready. I ended up gluing both of the glass pieces down, and I couldn't get any good photography photos of it, so I had to end up taking off the glass, and that was a nightmare, trust me. The glue I'm using is mercury, and it does not like to come off. I ended up doing the same thing with the flexible light, and drilling a hole, putting the wires through, and checking if it worked. Snake skeletons are super fragile, so when you're placing them, if you're working with them, be super careful. Their little ribs break very easy. So once you set it down, that's kind of where it needs to stay. One thing I did wish I did is put something down that supports the snake. Maybe a plastic rod or something that I could have attached the snake skeleton to, because I ended up having to attach it to the LED light itself. But once you're happy, you can put the glass on and glue them down. But make sure that you're 100% done with the project. Here it is, how it looks underneath the glass. I'll zoom in to try to give you a better photo, but like I said, the glass really made it hard to film and take photos of. So I ended up taking off the glass, and this is what it looks like without the glass.
Well, what'd you think? Again, I'm pretty happy with this one, so I hope you like it. Friendly reminder, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the little bell icon, and it'll let you know when I post videos. I don't do them too often, so you won't have to worry about me flooding your inbox. Hope you enjoy. Till next time, bye!
Here's a preview of one of my next videos, so be sure you're subscribed to see the end result.